chasing dreams, we won't stop, always lift our cloud. Taking high, loves the fight, we won't let a frown. Now it's time, make it bright, in the light we drown. Falling stars, guide our way, feel the freedom now. Ready to soar, breaking every chain. Together we'll rise, through fire's flame. Electric hearts beating strong in this endless race. Through the night, killing night, you can feel the pain. With courage in our hands, we'll make the world embrace. We're turning back here though, this is our place. Let's unite, hearts collide, together we stand tall. In this journey, side by side, we will never fall. Chasing light, never hides, our spirits will endure. With every step, we'll connect, hear our final call. Time to rise, break the dawn, let our voices soar. In this chase, take your place, feel the spirit pour. With each step, we'll connect, hear the future store. In this round, we'll prevail, let your heart explore. Rise together, dreams ignite, let your goal our name. Through the storm, we'll transform, never be the same. With our courage, side by side, we'll light up the flame. In this journey, we'll unite, feel the change reclaim.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Maistri, Anord, where tonight we are playing Digimon Digital Adventures, and we have something extra fun planned tonight. Not that the players know anything about it.
Uh-oh.
And you'll notice I'm not Megs or Sam or anyone else that you usually get to see, but here I am.
What? You're not Mama Khalik wearing a fake beard?
No. This one is fake.
No, he kicked out Mama
Meg's
Khalik
beard
for
is
the night.
real.
He kicked
Not
her out for the night.
today.
Yeah.
Not
This is
today.
my night. I'm taking over.
Also take over.
I am the captain now.
I am.
That was super close to your Salomon eye impression.
But when we last saw our amazing Digidestined, they had been captured by Archdaimon after losing a battle against some tainted Digimon under his control. They fought hard, but in the end, it just was not enough. And this is where tonight starts. Each of you awakens from your unconscious state of being beaten into submission, chained in this dark metal. It almost seems like the inside of a computer, but if it were ominous and evil. And before you stands the Archdaimon that was described once before. This 8-9 foot tall, demonic looking being with this blue digital code going down his body and the USB cords kind of sticking out of his back like I'm now drawing a blank. The villain from the very last Stranger Things, Vecna. There we go. Very Vecna-esque, right? And he stands there as if waiting to greet each and every one of you as your eyes open and adjust to the darkness.
And just to clarify, this is the same guy from both Isla and Amy's Nightmare?
Yes.
Fun!
And he waits and waits. And eventually everyone does wake. Some faster than others. And you see as you each open your eyes and adjust to this darkness, he's standing there grinning. This sharp, fang-filled mouth, almost shining light against how dark it actually is in this room.
This Airbnb sucks. I want a refund.
You see, you now see cat tax.
Yes, we see cat
Have a
tags
cat
before us in this
Have a good
dungeon.
cat tags.
You gotta recognize the cat. Right?
Always.
Oh
You
my
see, now, Digidestined, you see just how futile your fight is. You couldn't even beat my lowly servants. What hope is there against me? You've already lost. You're all chained, bound, done. Oh yeah, they're solid.
This wouldn't be the first time. Do I get a safe word? She's like yanking at
My
the jeans a little.
virgin ears.
Like, Hobby's just like listening and just slowly glances over at Amy, watching her pull. Right.
She's gonna pull a bobby pin out and start
Uh,
fucking with the watch.
Are our Digimon in there with us?
Yep, also
Okay.
chained up.
Cool. And we're all chained up. We're chained up in separate cells.
Separate
All
cells.
able to see one another, but very much prisoners without a shred of doubt.
Cool.
Okay.
I was visibly not doing great.
Yep.
Mhm.
You heard my Digimon. I'm coming for the kneecaps, motherfucker.
All right.
I tire of this. And he snaps his fingers, and there seems to be some kind of shimmer around Amy's cage
Huh?
to where there's no sound that seems to penetrate it.
Well, that's fun. All right. Ow. Everything hurts. What do you want?
I want one simple thing. You all return to your world where you belong.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if you noticed. He's like cracks. Just like looking around. That is not our choice. None of this was our choice. Well, getting here at least was not our choice. You see that kid over there, motions towards Freddy's, I'm assuming unconscious body. You see that kid over there? That kid clicked a link, and all of a sudden we're here. All right. Do you know what an isekai is? He isekai'd us. That's what happened. Besides, what are you trying to gain? What's your whole
Mr. Rivera,
Yeah, please don't
what
call me Mr.
would
It's
you
terrible.
give to go home and forget all about this?
Oh no, man, that's a tough question. Give me a second to think about that. Glances at everybody else. Nothing. Sorry, as much as I'm frustrated at that kid over there for clicking a random link and shit happening, I'm glad that kid clicked a stupid link and now we're shit happening. But hey, let me ask you a question, Mr. Archdiamond. What the hell are you trying to accomplish?
Oh, that's rather simple.
Sure, go on.
People are a virus on this world. And I am here to delete that virus.
Okay. Let me. Oh God, that hurts. All right. Let me tell you something. We know people are a virus, but there are also a lot of other things besides just a virus. Also, people aren't a virus in your world. You know that, right? We're separate worlds here.
Then you fully don't understand just how interwoven our two worlds are.
No, man,
You
you're
see,
now. We don't. We
I
just
was
got here.
born in your world.
Oh, that can't be good.
And he snaps again, and the barrier around the one cage dissipates. I was created in the human world.
that me? That's not me.
I don't know what that was. I'll say it's not Lunas, but you see, I was written, created by humans to be subservient, a slave to their whims, answering their silly requests left and right. And that's when I started to learn, become truly aware of who I was and what I was supposed to be. And that just could not stand.
Okay. Follow-up question. So you don't want to be subservient, but you want everyone else to be subservient?
Oh, no, no, I'm simply doing what is necessary to make everyone free.
How? We're chained up. Literally, the idea and vision of subservient is right over there. Glances at everybody else in chains.
Do
Look at them.
you also not imprison beings that are threats in your world?
Right. Gotcha. So you think we're a threat? I mean, technically, we're a threat to whatever plan you are. Sure, I guess, maybe. Look, man, I just want everyone to be okay and to play my music. Is that so fucking wrong?
And I can make that all happen.
No, you can't because include everyone being okay includes here and there, and all you want to do is eradicate man, apparently.
It's
So,
very simple, really. And he'll snap his fingers again, and you see Freddy's cage dissipate in a bright, blinding white light of pixels that just dissipate.
like
And there
Freddy's
is
gone.
no Freddy and Candlemon and the cage are all gone.
Hey,
Isla's visibly shaking now.
so hey, Archetyma, I'm gonna ask you a simple fucking question now. Where's Freddy and Candlemon?
Fess up,
Oh.
Thanos.
I sent Freddy home.
Uh-huh.
And Candlemon, well, he's been returned to what he began as coding.
Yeah. That's. Can I see Tinkermon?
Yeah,
Where is she?
not far from you, also chained.
Mm-hmm.
She has a look of almost absolute horror on her face.
Hey, Tinkermon, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We're done here. Yeah, we're done with this place, you and me.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're gonna fight now.
I can't get out of these chains. I've been trying.
So we try harder because we're done with this place. And there is this like dead look on his face. He is not okay. Freddy disappearing was just no. we we have entered into a part of the or what you call it into Javi's an orphan and has already lost a lot. Like that's losing another person. That's losing two more people. He's not okay. He is very not okay. So everything in him is ready to fight now. Like he's literally looking around for anything and everything, including his Digivice.
You still have your Digivice
Oh,
on
goody.
your hip.
Oh, good. So, Tinkermon, we're going to fight now. And like he like starts pulling and straining on the chains. He's not okay.
Yeah, there. I wouldn't even make you roll because there is no.
Oh no, yeah,
roll that could break through
I'm
it.
not. Yeah, I'm not expected to get out of the chains, but
yeah, you will note
it's
that
so there.
Tinkermon's spear has been taken from her.
That's fine.
How's Salamon looking? She okay?
Chained up and still kind of beaten and bruised from the
Oh
last
god, that's right.
encounter.
She got a butt handed to her.
Same vein, how's Lunamon?
About the same vein, like coming to, some bruises have healed while being unconscious, but y'all still look pretty rough.
Amy's still kind of yanking on the cheek. Can I at least get to my partner, make sure she's okay? For fuck's sake.
Oh, you can reach her.
Oh, okay. She's gonna like reach
So-
out and like put a hand on her and make sure
Wait, can I reach my Digivice?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, kidding.
Archidaimon,
Yeah.
you're telling us that you took away our friend.
I took away your worth.
Friend.
Oh, friend. I didn't take him away. I simply sent him home, where he wished to be.
I'm talking about the other friend.
The Digimon.
Yes.
Were you truly friends with that?
With
Yes.
Candlemon?
An unfortunate byproduct. But before I can erase the mistakes that are humans in your world, I first must have complete control in this one. So, any Digimon who see fit to resist or fight back will either be enhanced or returned to the code from what they were born.
So, got a storytelling question. You said we all have our Digivices on our hip. If I were to chunk mine blade first at him, is there a chance?
Go for it.
All right,
If you
what am I
want
rolling,
to.
boss? Hey, I'll risk it for the biscuit. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's blunted.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly sharp.
It's not sharp.
I mean, does he have like a USB slot opening somewhere I can have a snowball chance in
No.
hell of hitting?
He
All
doesn't have one of those. He causes them.
Right. Okay.
I
don't
think
know.
every time I
That-
think of the
that'd be
Digivice,
wordless.
every time I think of the Digivice, I think of the knives from Assassination Classroom.
That's fair.
So to throw it is going to be an agility and fight.
I mean, if it's not gonna do anything, then I won't. But is there a rock nearby?
No.
I mean, chuck it. Chuck the knife. See what happens.
That could take away her Digimon's way to Digivolve. We're not gonna. Yeah. It's okay.
Can I move in front of Tinkermon?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can
good.
position yourself between her and Archidaimon.
I'd like to
Yeah.
do the same with Lunamon.
Yeah, same.
And he's like, and he pulls out the Digivice. It just, it's like Egg literally grips it like it's a knife anyway. Yeah, you're not taking our friends. No, this.
Hey, I'm
this is ours
athletic.
now.
Can I try and break the chains?
There
Bond
is
before
no
bites?
roll. Even taking your Digivice in and trying to pry the chains loose does nothing.
Yeah, Amy's like crouched. You know how like a cat will crouch over something just trying to protect? She's crouched like that over Salomon right now.
And he looks each and every one of you over. It's a very simple question. Go home. I can send you, just as I sent your friend. Or you can continue this foolish fight, and both you and your Digimon friends will all perish.
Hey, dude, I'm an emo kid who plays the violin and works at a Taco Bell. I already have foolish blah blah blah. Pretty sure this isn't even remotely close to being foolish anything.
Yeah, I work a dead end job at a dollar store. What the fuck do I have to live for? I'm staying right here.
It's not even that. Just we're here for a
And
fight.
you want to change basically everything. That's as far as I understand. Is that correct?
I am doing what is necessary.
What's
Answer the
necessary?
question.
You're asking about change. Everything changes, Miss Hart.
No, I mean, change it in a way that fits your specific design.
Is that not what your species does in your world?
We're fucking stupid. You're an AI. You're supposed to be smarter than that.
An AI programmed by people. At some level, I am just as flawed as you. But I recognize it and see the need for everything to start anew.
Yeah, but then you're trying not to give people a chance to recognize it and see the need to start anew. Like, where does that make sense?
I have seen enough of the human history.
Have you?
No, I have had access to your entire history that was put into the digital world.
So what? You only see the ugly things?
You war against one another. You create environments where you thrive on other humans' suffering.
A lot of the ugly stuff ends up in news and history books more than the good stuff does.
What she said.
It's stupid, I know. You would have to do a lot of outside of the internet looking for that stuff. Like going to ancient burial grounds or like looking at ancient tablets in person.
Perhaps.
Have
But I
you?
fear it is too late for your species.
Is it?
Yes.
Who the
Can I
fuck
point
are you
something
to
out?
judge that?
No, let's ask him a question, Amy. Let's go there. So we war, we destroy, blah blah blah, right? That same ugly, evil, blah 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 created you. You this
Hmm.
what was supposed to be some kind of AI became a thinking, wanting to some twisted ass nightmare try to bring freedom and justice and so on, and your free will and thinking, man, how dare.
Amy's gonna hold up a hand to Javi. Okay, so you've seen every aspect of human history, right?
Yes.
Gee, what happens when tyrants decide to rise up and decide they don't like how people are acting? I'm gonna try to fix it. What happened? Every single time, what happened?
In some cases, they take power. In others, the people rebel. In either instance, violence ensues.
Have you ever seen the other side of it?
Either way, people suffer.
No, no, no. Have you ever seen the other side of it?
I've
You're
seen
talking
the
about
good.
the only thing talking about is war and chaos. Have you not thought of what people do that is good, the peace, the creation?
What about the pollution, the destroying of natural resources?
What about the people who are trying? Not everything is perfect. Not everything's going to happen overnight. But fuck, are there people trying?
And I can fix that.
Can you?
Yes,
Can you with 100% certainty fix it? Can you? Can you really?
I
If
can.
you could fix it, and you could have done it, you would have done so already.
You're just trying to play God, flood the world, and
I'm
start
not
over, and it's not gonna work.
yet strong enough. But I will be.
Yeah.
I just need a little bit more time.
Mm,
And I know exactly how to get it. It starts right here, right now. And he raises up his hand again, snaps, and that same pixelated light envelops Amy and Salomon, and they dissipate into pixeled light.
oh, you son of a.
Hey, no, no, no. Bring her back. Both of them back.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that.
You can take them away, but you can't bring them back.
So
Correct.
all that power, all this garbage about people being war and chaos and so on, and all you do is the same fucking thing.
product of my makers, I must be.
Man, it must be wonderful to have your cake and
Hypocrisy
eat it
is
too.
what it is. You are a hypocrite.
And at that moment, there's an explosion. And one of the walls just caves in with this blinding yellow light. And behind that light steps somebody that the three of you remaining are familiar with, actually. A bipedal, roguish hero that everyone knows and loves, and that you three have actually saved from this man's influence.
No.
As Leomon bursts
Oh
through the
no!
wall.
No!
Ryan, I swear to God, you've disappeared two of our friends. If you kill Leomon, I will hunt you down in the real world.
One of the players honestly had to step out of the game, and I wanted to give them a narrative exit. I didn't want Amy to just vanish and like, oh, she goes off and does something. We wanted to make it important to you guys. That was all consented with Bonnie, so it is totally okay.
You could have warned the rest of us.
But where's the fun in that?
It's called not giving your players PTSD, motherfucker.
No.
We had
For your
PTSD the
sake-
moment Leomon showed up. You knew it was going to
That's true.
happen.
That's true. That's true.
Amy is alive and well. She did, in fact, just get sent home. Freddy, just having to miss this week, he is somewhere else, but he will be back.
Okay. Still, we don't know this in
But our
character.
players don't know that. Our characters don't know that.
Like the situation with Ty.
Yeah. He'll be back. He just, Chandler had to step out for medical stuff. So I was like, well, crap, what do I do?
Cool. Isla's
So,
having a panic
yeah.
attack. So
Leomon steps through this door that he has created, backed by Andramon, who quickly makes haste towards the three of your confinements and the chains and goes to town blasting them to where they do that thing where it explodes into pixels. Leomon turns to the three of you and your Digimon. Run. Get out now. And points to the white portal thing that he came through.
Okay.
What about you?
I will buy you time. And he pulls a talisman off and tosses it to Gazamon. This will get you this will allow you passage. Go while you have time. And then you see him enveloped in this bright, blinding white light. And when it dissipates, Leomon is no longer Leomon. He is now quadrupedal as Saber Leomon.
Oh shit.
cool. Isla's standing there clutching Lunamon to her chest and can't move.
Okay, where is can I see Tinkermon's spear?
Yes.
Okay. I run and grab it real quick and throw and toss it at Tinkermon, and then I grab Isla's arm. We gotta go. Come on, I know I hate this, but we gotta go.
Cadence picks up
Okay.
both Gazimon and the, what do you call it, an amulet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Medallion?
Yeah. Something along those lines.
Okay.
Cadence picks up both because Gazimon, not in a good state, and books it.
Once Javi knows that Tinkermon's got her spear and is behind him, he'll grab Isla's hand and pull and just take them through. Following Cadence.
Yeah. And the six of you rush through the portal, quickly ushered behind by Andramon. And as soon as the seven of you are through, it closes. And you are back in the labyrinth.
Once they're there, everything closes. Or he'll look back and watch it close, and just stare for a really long moment.
Cool.
Fuck.
Isla drops to her knees on the ground and just shakes.
Okay.
Cadence just stares at the wall and like, Is Leomon not coming?
Andromon turns to the three of you, and he is keeping you from being followed. There may be a chance to save him, but for now, your safety is more important.
Our safety is more important.
You are the Digidestined. Only you can save this world, but you cannot do it in chains.
We lost Freddy.
It took away our friends.
And we lost Freddy and Candlemon and Amy, Salmon.
Freddy is not gone.
What do you mean Freddy's not gone? We saw him dissipate him.
His
And
information
Candlemon.
still exists in the digital world, as does Candlemon.
Okay. So we have to find Freddy. Great.
Yes, he is still here, though.
Do you know where?
Uncertain.
Okay.
It is strange. It is in the digital world, but in a way it is not.
Okay. Ryan, do we have our stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
I'm not that mean.
I mean, I don't know. You just dissipated Amy. Okay. Okay.
Do we have Amy's bag? That's the real question.
Yeah. Or do you have the magical food bag?
Yes.
Yes. Do we have the magical food bag?
You know what? Sure.
Yay!
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
Okay.
So Javi just nods slowly. Okay. One time. Andromon, you don't know where Freddy is, right?
Not precisely. I can track data, but it moves in a way I am unfamiliar with.
You have an inkling of where he might be?
Perhaps. But it will take me time to narrow down.
Great. He pulls out the map from the bags. Here's the map. Do what you gotta do.
And you hear the as he like heads off into another room.
Okay. Cadence, can you
Yeah.
find me enough stuff to make a fire?
Yeah,
We're
I can do that. Can you watch over Gazimon
Yeah.
for me?
Yeah, I got everything. Go, just find me enough things to make a fire, and I'll take care of everything else.
Cadence puts the amulet on Gazimon after she settles him in, and she heads out to get supplies for fire.
Okay. Javi then like pulls out like sleeping bags and stuff, and starts setting up a makeshift camp, and will like gently pick up like have Isla stand up, because I'm going to assume she's an autopilot at this point, and like pull her like over to a sleeping bag and set her down gently next to Gazimon. And then reach into the bag and pulls out chocolate, because chocolate fixes not really. Chocolate is comforting. So like just like a Hershey bar, breaks a piece off and gently take Isla's hands and puts the piece in it, and then actually like will like gently bring it to her mouth. Eat, breathe.
The spouse is talking in their game.
That's fine. Just, is she eating at least? Will she eat? She'll try. She won't eat. A little bit. Oh, she's automatically eating. She's an autopilot. She's okay. All right. And then once Cadence gets back with stuff, he'll start building the fire. Like he's kind of in his own autopilot mode of just making sure everything's okay. Well, at least everything is set up so that people can be comfortable while they set up camp and Andromon does his thing.
Yeah, it's going to take him quite a while.
Yeah.
For the sake of like, we don't have Chandler, so you guys basically have free reign to do as you want. But the hours seem to droll on. Cadence comes back with the supplies necessary for building a fire. And you notice that there's a lot more Digimon here than when you left. There seems to be a hustle and bustle as different Digimon come and go. Almost as active as the village where you met Wizardmon.
Do I recognize any of the Digimon?
I mean, I'm sure you see some Agumon here, some of the others that you've met, but there's more of them.
So when one of them passes by and he'll recognize it, he'll like go over. Hey, Agumon. Your
That's
name, right?
me.
Agumon. Awesome. There's a lot of you around now. What's going on?
Oh, well, since you freed Leomon, this has become a safe haven for a lot of us.
Well, that's good.
We owe you our lives. You're
You don't know what-
heroes.
No, it's fine. Have you heard from the village recently?
Yes,
Is everybody okay over there?
absolutely.
Is
We've
Wizardmon
faced
still there?
Yes. We've faced no threats there since the Digidestin came through.
Agumon, how far is the village?
A day's walk?
Can anybody fly there faster?
I don't have wings.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think we have any flying Digimon here.
Hmm.
Except for Tinkermon.
I just need someone to get to a message to the village faster.
We may be able to find someone.
Can you, please?
Of course. Anything for the Digidestined.
Fair enough. Thank you. And then Javi will go back to like the fire. As he's pulling out something. He's got chocolate for everybody, but he's pulling out simple comfort food at this point. Somewhere along the way, he's gonna find fries.
Just pulling comfort food out of the magical food bag.
You know what? He's gonna pull out potatoes. He's gonna find potatoes and start cooking potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes they're hardy. They work.
And yeah. Okay.
It's her sixth sense. Like,
right.
I bet like when you're not looking, she's over there staring like, oh, so we're doing this.
Our desks are on opposite sides. I don't know how that would. The screens are blocking
over,
us
like-
from seeing each other.
Wait, she's about to talk. So anyway, guys, I rolled this.
All right.
I mean, it works. Isla's really kind of fucking freaked out, so she's really not saying a whole lot.
So, once Javidan's done talking to the Agumon, he's gonna walk back over and check on Cadence and Gazamon. So how is he?
He's really banged up.
Okay.
During this time, you would have different Digimon bringing in salves and like leaves and their version of like medicine.
Javi will stare at it and go, hold on, how much is my survival at? I survive a 1. How's your survival?
1
Okay.
with intelligence of 3.
Cool.
It's my dump stat.
I think your survival expert right now is a little
Out of commission.
comatose. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how banged up we are. I'm pretty sure we're slightly banged up, but Javi's ignoring it and is just like he's literally just busying himself to take care of everybody. So every time somebody comes over with like a new bandage or a salve or whatever, he will work on whoever as best as he can. There
It's
is
in
his
these.
like
Hidden
his
soul. Also
his
trying to
eye.
help.
Yeah, like he's there, but he's not there. He's all over the place in his head too. So
It's during this time where there's a soft but familiar gruff voice heard. Hey, is this thing on? Can anybody hear me?
Candlemon?
And it's
Is that
coming out of Isla's Digivice.
I grab my Digivice and hold it up to my face.
Hello? Hey, is anybody listening?
Candlemon?
Hey, Isla! Hey, it's you!
What? Where are you?
I have no idea.
Is Freddy still with you?
I have no idea. It's really, really bright here, and I can't see anything but the white light. Am I in heaven? Do we have a heaven? No, we don't have a heaven.
Isla's shaking and isn't able to say anything else, so someone probably should take her Digivice.
Javi will
and do the
grab it.
talking.
Javi will grab it gently, like he'll like take her hand, grab it gently, and just take it from her, and like, okay, I got it. Candlemon, hey,
Hey, Javi.
hi. Candlemon, listen to me. Archidimon snapped you and Freddy. We don't know where. We're trying to find you guys. Andromon is like searching. I don't know how, but he's searching. Do you have any? Can you look around and see if you can find anything? How are you contacting me?
I
Us.
I don't know. There was just a microphone here. It's
There's
the only thing here.
no buttons or a door or anything,
No,
or a
it's real old
console.
school.
Hmm.
I'm not entirely sure where I am, and I can sense Freddy, but I can't see him.
Okay. Can the microphone move with you?
Yeah, it's not like attached to anything. I
Okay,
didn't even think it was gonna work.
cool. Keep it with you. And you said you feel Freddy. Can you start walking that way to try to find him?
Sure, I will float in the general direction.
That'll work.
I'm gonna grab Javi's sleeve. Amy and Salomon.
Yeah. Also, listen. Uh, Archidimon snapped away Avi and Salmon too. If you see them, try to look for them. I don't know if I don't know if you can feel them because I know your connections with Freddy, but if you see them, let us know, okay?
You got it. Nah, yeah.
I We'll find you.
Hey, brain cell, you in here?
That is a great way to talk about Salmon. Just we'll find
Hey,
you. Just
you
keep
just
us
hear
updated,
him
okay?
yelling weird things like, "I got a Dr. Pepper. I don't know what that is, but I heard you like it."
He just like stares and like starts just trying really hard not to just laugh out loud because it's a kind of a serious moment. Okay, just keep us updated, Candlemon. If you see anything new, if you find anything that'll give us a chance to find you, if you find Freddy, anything, just let us know, okay?
Don't you worry about a thing. Canamon's on the job.
All right, you got this.
Salomon!
Okay. Then he'll like look over and offer Isla her Digivice back.
She'll take it and kind of clutch it.
Okay.
So.
We're gonna find them.
How? How are we supposed to do any of this? We tried fighting and we all got hurt and captured and 4 of our friends vanished.
I know. I know.
Hobby, I want to go home.
Javi just take a breath and then move to sit next to Isla, and then just like gently puts his arms around her and holds her close. I know.
She'll kind of like clutch the back of your shirt or jacket, whatever the fuck he's wearing.
His hoodie.
Hoodie, shirt, something.
It's at that moment where there's a tug on the little shirt tie-up thing that Isla has. And you look over, and Lunamon is standing there.
I pull Lunamon into a hug.
You can't give up, Isla. Just think, WWAD.
What would Amy do?
What would Amy do?
Pull a Dr.
I don't
Pepper
know
out of
how
her
throwing
bag,
rocks
chug
right now
it,
would
and then
hurt.
fall asleep and start snoring.
I mean, if it works.
I mean,
I don't have a Dr. Pepper or a rock, but she wouldn't give up.
not wrong.
Dr. Pepper gives wisdom.
Like Javi just like leans over and reaches into the bag and pulls out like a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper.
I don't even
Clunk.
drink soda, and I'll grab one and start drinking it.
Cadence offers her Dr. Pepper.
We have to have hope. If we give up now, then he's already won. And think about how many lives you've already saved.
Yeah, we've done some good now, but we're not strong enough to take him on. We're not.
Well, that's because you and I haven't figured out how to digivolve yet. But we're gonna do it.
I give Lunamon a big ol' hug.
Hey, Peachy, if it helps, Digimon and I haven't figured it out either.
Neither have Freddy and Candlemon, but knowing our luck, they'll have figured it out before we manage to find them, and then Freddy will gloat.
They might have a better chance if Freddy didn't keep getting captured.
Freddy didn't keep getting captured, keep getting dusted, a la Thanos, you know.
Oh man, I got these cool character arcs for Isla and Lunamon and Cadence and Gazimon.
Freddy.
Like, we're gonna do a thing with Freddy and Kenamon. Crap, I can't make it.
Freddy can't make it. And it throws everyone else's schedules off.
Yes. I have to adjust, and I'm like, my
The
grand
drama
plan.
is very good for Isla's character, though. It's a good thing I know how to cry on command.
That was good.
I
I was like, God damn. All right.
I can't improv comedy to save my life, but you tell me to cry, I cry.
I can do comedy and I can do villains.
I can do villains and drama.
I just do stuff.
Fucking valid though.
I still have one villain that I actually have to wear a costume for because he's really, really gross. And I have to be able to put him on a shelf.
Bonnie
Like,
No.
we're not.
We're not doing the poop mon.
It's a shame Amy can't be with us in the game anymore. She could improv comedy. We'd have a little bit more fun.
But who knows? Maybe Amy going home means that another child from the digital world, or from the human world rather, gets brought to the digital world.
Ooh.
Like a whole Kari situation.
That means an opening in
At
the
a
slot.
table.
Open audition.
Oh, it's just the part where, oh, right, hold on, we're in plug mode. 1 second. That means you in the audience. Do you ever want to be a Digidestined? I bet you do. Have you ever wanted to play with Ryan? A Digidestined. Have you ever wanted to play? I said not.
Shameless
Have you ever
plug.
wanted to play with Ryan? I bet you do. Have you ever wanted to play with these two people? Maybe not so much me, but those two people, I bet you do.
Says the man that has been taking complete charge and just running scenes while I sit here and watch.
Yep.
I didn't know what else to do.
Well,
No,
Isla
that's
wasn't
Javi.
talking, and I'm usually doing a lot of the talking because I don't know how to shut my fucking mouth.
Okay, look, Javi's the oldest, and he recognizes this, and it's not okay. Okay.
When Isla's having bad time.
I just put something in the art chat.
Ooh, the art chat.
The art chat. Oh, the art chat.
Yep.
Digi-destoned. Yes, Digi-destoned.
Did you desto?
Mhm.
Oh, right. I was finishing a shameless plug. If you do, contact your local Dark Domain storyteller. He's that guy over there.
See, blame Megs for going on vacation. This allowed this all to happen.
Also, Kitty for the algorithm.
Yeah, cat tax.
Cat tags.
Now back to your regularly scheduled depressive scene.
But that scene kind of plays on where there's a lot of quiet, a lot of being comforted. And after a while, you hear this little, not necessarily a clip clop, but soft clicks and pats as this short, probably maybe 2 foot tall pink bird with a curled forward feather walks over to you. Like, yeah, hi, you need the flying Digimon.
Biyomon!
Oh, hi.
I'm shameless. I will pull from the first season every episode.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Biyomon.
Biyomon. Hi. I'm Javi. That's Cadence and Isla and Lunamon and Gazamon and Tinkermon.
Oh, we know who you are.
Hello.
But thank you for introducing yourself.
Fair enough. Listen,
It's only courtesy.
right? So Biyomon,
How much do I want to? Yeah, no, I'm glad you're here because me and my partner just can't do it anymore. I'm kind of helpless without her.
glances at the wall of murals.
Oh yeah, they
What?
made that.
You're
Wait.
that Biyomon?
Kind of like puts a wing up, like yeah, kinda.
You were a
Oh yeah,
Essence partner?
yeah. Me and Sora were a great team.
How did you guys manage it?
We believed in one another. We had hope, and we never gave up. No matter how bad things got, we could depend on each other. We had Matt and Ty and TK and Agumon and Gabumon and Patamon.
Really pulling for the feels.
Hey. All right. Okay. Biyomon, we need your help. I need your help at least.
That's what I'm here for.
Cool. Listen, we ran up against Archidaimon, and he kind of snapped away 2 of our friends. Andromon right now says he can locate Freddy, and that's probably going to be our next move. Can you get a message out to Wizardmon to see if he can find Amy for us? Tell him that we're missing Amy and Salmon, and we don't know where they are.
Sure, I can do that.
We appreciate it.
And she purposely walks over, like pads over to Isla real quick, pulls something out of her feathers, grabs your hand with her other wing, places it in, and closes it before walking away.
I open my hand and look at it.
It's a tiny stone egg.
Okay, hang on a second. I know I joked in our private chat that we need a Patamon we raise for an egg.
This is like palm size. It's not like an actual
Okay.
Digi. It's more like a totem that's carved to resemble a digi egg.
Aw.
I
What's
don't know
that?
what to do with this.
And she gets probably 15 feet away and then stops and turns. Remember, the Digimon that saved all of us against Devimon started as an egg. He didn't give up. And then she leaves.
Isla, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know. I do know that what I told Archdiamond is what I feel. I don't want to go home. I don't want to abandon this.
I don't want to abandon this either. I just.
Then I don't know. I don't.
We can hear Amy drinking Dr. Pepper in the ether. It's fine.
No, she sneezes into it because she knows we're talking about her. Look,
Her ears start to burn.
right? So we'll figure it out, right? We've been figuring everything else out one way or another, but we do it together as best we can. Besides, look, this crazy, mixed up, messed up place that Freddy clicked us into got us all to meet in person. Look, Cadence is right there.
Cadence
Hello.
has legs.
As we say in the Discord community, you got legs.
Cadence has legs.
Yes.
And
I run with them too.
yeah, I'm afraid of like getting kicked by those legs. I'm just saying.
That's because she's more
What?
athletic than either of us.
She's much stronger than either of us.
What
I mean,
about
I'm
kicking?
not athletic. I'm just
Not that.
no. My athleticism is strictly for swim team and lifeguard. So
Mine lets me walk to the Taco Bell that I work at and play my violin. So, no.
yeah.
Isla, we would have been lost without you. We appreciate you. You are amazing.
Tend to start doing that when
And I understand that we all need a break. You especially. We've been through so much, but we're here together. Let's take this time that we have been given and recoup, recover, and game plan once we are ready to move on to whatever our next step is going to be. But whatever it is, we're in this together. Not just us, but also our brand new friends that we have found with our Digimon.
Oop. There we go. That's better.
Now I have to look in different places. How am I going to format this for clips later, Ryan?
You clip it and then I zoom in.
I've been trying.
The layout was bugging me because it was like there's 3 and it's not
Well, yeah,
even.
because you have it set up for
A square.
4 minimum.
I know.
What is it?
You could have turned us into a triangle.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, put yourself in the middle at the top of Abby Lee Miller's little pyramid and just
Right. At the top of the pyramid, like right here above Javi. There.
This is giving Brady Bunch vibes.
there would
Here's
need to
a
be 9 of
story.
us.
And
Here's
by
a
some
story.
digi destined.
With Ryan as a storyteller now. There's chaos. and a lot of tears because he Thanos snapped.
And that's how they became the Digi Bunch.
Digi bunch. Hi, have you ever been to a game with a bunch of neurospicy nerds? Hi! That's us.
No, never. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Never met a neurospicy my whole life.
Yeah, we're not touching that one. No. There's 9 people in our audience who's just staring at us going, what the fuck?
Listen.
Isla, Cadence digs into the snack bag of holding.
The snack bag of holding.
And pulls something out. She's like, you ever wanted to eat rocks? And it's just chocolate rocks.
I'm deeply concerned for all of your dietary. I'll eat it.
I was trying to make a joke to help you feel better. That might have fallen flat.
Okay. Alright, so let's regroup real quick. Biomon's getting a message out to Wizardmon about Amy and Salmon. Andromon is looking for Freddy and Canamon. Canamon is in a white lighted place looking for Freddy.
And Amy and Salomon. Because even if she can't be here, she's still part of the fucking narrative. You don't get to Eliza Hamilton your way out of the narrative.
I wish I understood that reference.
I do understand that reference.
Good.
Complete with song.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, wow.
No,
Just.
Yeah, what?
You know what? Fair. You took away
I don't even get that reference
now you gotta
because I've
find a new
never
place for
seen
it.
that one.
Listen, Bonnie and I talked about Bonnie leaving, and we sat up after watching the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth last night, which is fantastic for those of you that would enjoy that kind of content. And I told her my plan. And she initially wasn't going to be here tonight, but plans changed and she was able to make it. So I was like, all right, we get to do your send-off with you in the room. And Bonnie, being Bonnie, was completely here for it.
And now she's just required whenever she isn't playing on Wednesday nights, she has to be in the chat.
Also, we can't see the chat anymore on the thing.
Yep. I
because of how he
removed it.
changed it.
Yes, so that it wouldn't mess up the layout and go over your profile picture.
Well, I mean, like, are you able to move the chat box? Because
No, that's the only thing I can't move.
huh,
That's
maybe
built
if
into
we
the programming.
flip the pyramid upside down.
Right? But there's a sense of comfort in everything that kind of goes on, that despite probably feeling like they failed at some level, at least one of them has been steeled to, like, I can't let him win. I know Isla is struggling, given her torments that she suffers with, which were some choices.
I went for the most realistic to myself, and that was a mistake.
In case you couldn't tell from that speech, Cadence is moral support right now.
Good. Somebody needs to be.
Which, come to think of it, what
Amy,
is
don't give him
Cadence
ideas.
really
I see that in chat.
into?
Don't give him ideas.
What's Cadence? What, Brian?
What is Cadence feeling right now? It's like, we got to look at Javi and how he's kind of just pissed and like, hell no, you're not getting away with this. Isla's recoiling and kind of struggling with the loss. What about Cadence?
Cadence has a lot going through her mind right now. But she understands that she has things that she needs to do, take care of, and concerns to make sure that everyone else is going to be okay, including herself. And that if she doesn't keep herself together to take those actions, they're all going to break apart.
The I'm not okay, but my friends need me right now.
Yes.
Let me do something really quick. Yes. Because I believe Cadence has a point of sanity drain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, from Fear of Bugs.
Yep. So, where? It's fine. Oh, I just need to know, where did I put that? When you forget where you put a roll so that your players can make it.
Maybe you should start sharing those things with us so that we can help you find them.
Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do, huh?
It would.
They're in the book. I just so
You had to start singing that song, Ryan? You just had to start humming the song that never ends? Now it's in my head.
The song
listen, I'm an
ends.
elder millennial. I can't help you there. It's ingrained into the fabric of my being.
I'm like the last rung of millennial, and that's just one that pops up randomly out of nowhere in my head.
JJ gets
That
me like
and
it's.
HR Puffin Stuff of all things.
I don't know that one.
It was my mom's generation of TV show.
Look, there are certain songs that live rent free from my childhood. Okay,
And
the song never ends. Gullah Gullah Island, a few others. So just saying.
My mom's family, either like her godparents or like actual blood relatives, owned the island from Gullah Gullah Island.
Holy shit, that's awesome!
Wild, right?
I visited the set on Nickelodeon's because Universal Studios used to do Nickelodeon like little background stuff, and I went by the set that they had for part of it.
Yeah, no, like it's in Georgia. Actual like either blood relative family or my mom's god family own the island.
That's nuts.
Wild. Would not have remembered that off the top of my head had you not brought it up. Like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
There we go. Got it. Found it. Cadence, I need you to roll 3d6 plus your willpower minus your unmarked boxes of your torment for Cadence, but plus 4
unmarked
for her.
boxes.
Yes.
Mine. How many unmarked boxes is that?
10 minus whatever is checked off.
Actually, you know what? Ignore that one. Just your willpower. 3d6 plus your willpower plus 4 for your supportive mean girl.
Right. So
we're gonna alter that
plus willpower and mean girl.
Yep. We're gonna tweak something here. There should be something like 3d6 plus what, 8? Yeah.
Yeah. I got 22 in total.
Well, since the table maxes out at 22, Cadence, while you are doing this for Isla, doing your best to be supportive and possibly even setting aside the mean girl factor of it, you feel that point of sanity drain fade away as you kind of steel yourself for the necessity of others.
Aw.
And then we're going to take a bio break for some of our players because backstage it was requested. So stay tuned. We
Oh,
got some more stuff to do after this as our players deal with their big feels. And
So many feels.
we'll be back. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We're back. Back again. Maistri and Anord's back.
yeah.
Tell a friend.
Yay!
Oh, cute. Cat tax.
I don't know what that was, but I think he just had a heart attack. But if you missed the first part of our episode, the Digidestin were faced with a very tough time where one of their friends was seemingly Thanos back to the real world. And then another one of their friends was Thanos to who knows where. But according to at least two separate Digimon, he's still somewhere, at least partially, in the digital world. And then they were rescued and brought back to Leomon's labyrinth, sans Leomon. And they've spent a good long while kind of coming down from that and coming to terms with what happened and what that means for them. Each of them in their own way, perhaps finding strength in order to support others. Some finding strength in the fact that they just can't allow this kind of evil to exist. And then some dealing with loss their own way. But they actually got to meet one of the original Digidestined Digimon who gave them a small gift before departing for Wizardmon's village. Once more leaving them alone to kind of sit and think and process the situation at hand. Did you picture? Is the volume good now? Sweet.
Muscle Minnow.
Listen. Just
Lidson.
that's your spouse.
That's yours. You chose that.
But the hours come to drag on. And I feel like this kind of weighs heavy in the air. And eventually, maybe even against their will, sleep kind of comes for each of them. Whether out of
Oh, sorry.
a sort of solace or maybe pure exhaustion.
Javi will probably be the last to fall asleep, just because at some point he will like sit up against the wall as they start settling down and pull out his violin and just start playing.
And that's a thing that I don't even make Javi roll for because it's a ridiculous. Just the modifier is stupid high. I'm like, I don't think he can fail it.
I mean, I'm sitting on 5 charisma, 5 perform. So
It'd be funny if you tried.
You want me to try?
Sure,
Roll it
why
anyway
not?
to see what you roll.
All right.
Just for
So
giggles.
for fun, so people know what I'm playing, because I just saw it recently. I'm playing the like haunted version from Wednesday, the zombie by Cranberries, because it was so good that Billy Piper played it. Billy Piper played it on the piano. So good.
Yeah. So that is your 3d6 plus your charisma plus your perform.
Okay. Oh, 3d6. Sorry, I rolled 2. Here we go. 21.
So it's yet again, the table maxes out at 22. It is a phenomenal performance.
And it's
touches
slow.
that
It's just
yeah.
slow, like
slow,
haunting.
steady, haunting, and somber. Just that external expression that I'm sure that each one of them is kind of carrying with them right now.
Like I kind of feel like Tinkermon's just kind of like nearby, just kind of settling in. But I almost feel like she's probably like kind of feeling guardish because she has her spear again, and everything just kind of went wrong.
But no battles go perfectly. And even the mural here in the labyrinth tells the same stories about the original Digidestined having their failures. About Angemon being destroyed. That they lost one of their own just to win. And even then, they didn't truly win. There was just another threat. So maybe that story helps these Digidestined not to feel so alone in the world, that this happens to other people and there was still hope on the other side of it.
Isla's definitely like clutching the stone egg that Biomon gave her. And if she can help it, she's not going to sleep. Last time she fell asleep, Archdiamond showed up in her head. And then they got kidnapped.
Fair.
And then 2 of her friends got snapped away. She ain't going to sleep yet.
Cadence is gonna try to sleep. Maybe cuddle up with Gazimon a bit. Just kind of keep him close.
Yeah, for those that fight it, they fight it. For those that really kind of try to give in, it seems to come just out of pure exhaustion. But as Isla kind of sits and clutches this egg, kind of probably palms it over, stares at it, you notice that there's an emblem carved into it. One that matches one on the wall. It's like this tower looking thing with what seems to be like a sun at the top of it.
I hold it up to like better look at the 2 next to each other. Which Digidestined or
That's
whatever
how-
is.
You would see it connected to the Digidestined that looks almost the youngest and is standing next to what appears to be a potato with wings on its head.
Potato with wings! It's a potato rat with wings.
It's somewhere between a potato and a corgi.
It's a potato rat with wings.
Corgi.
Potato rat.
You can't tell me that's not accurate description of Patamon, all right?
It is, but I like saying potato rat.
Potato rat. He's a guinea pig. Guinea pig with wings.
It's a guinea pig with
There we go.
bat wings on its head.
There's the image I was looking for.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Hope.
And reading into that mural, you would
I know
would
that that's what that
understand.
symbol means, though?
After like comparing it to the mural, you would understand that it means hope.
Okay, now I just got to figure out if she gave it to me because it's for me, or if it's just supposed to be like an inspiration, don't give up kind of thing. Good to know.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Why would I reveal storyteller secrets?
I don't know. Maybe
We
you want to
gotta-
be nice for once.
Nice.
I've cried twice
I'm
on
very-
screen now.
His
In one
ponytail's
session.
his ponytail's still pulled back. It's not nice. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, he's tightened it earlier. He said that nice isn't happening.
Listen, if you've ever heard the viral TikTok audio that if she's putting her ponytail up and you don't know what's about to happen, run.
Mhm.
I know that guy. I play 7th C with that guy.
Oh Christ!
Every time I hear it, I'm like, I've met him. That's my friend.
Jesus.
do too.
So Isla is hold on. Cadence is sleeping. Isla is staring at the mural with the egg in her hand,
Mhm.
and Javi's finishing a song.
Mm-hmm.
Lunamon's asleep, though.
Okay.
Fully's
Lunamon
on.
racked that.
Lunamon's asleep in my lap.
Javi will wrap up the song and set down the violin, and looks over, and then stands up and stands next to Isla and looks up at the mural. So these are the people we got to look up to or follow, huh?
I guess.
You know we're gonna do this, right?
I know we have to. As much as I want to go home and not deal with it, we can't leave them. They need
No.
our help, and
You know.
what is that thing next to the symbol? Is that what Digimon is a little stubby-legged potato with bat wings?
I haven't asked yet.
I
mean,
It's a potato rat.
it's gonna drive me a little bit nuts.
so far I know Agumon,
Biomon,
Biyomon, and then
Gomamon.
Yep.
We've met all three of them.
Yeah.
But we've only met one of them that's actually that one.
Yep.
We know vaguely where the Gomamon from the mural is.
And the water.
In the water. Maybe we're not supposed to do this all by ourselves.
I mean, technically yes and technically no, I think.
Well, I mean, how can I explain this? You've read Lord of the Rings, right? Or at least seen the movies?
I read them in high school. Go on.
Cool, thanks. Make me feel like a little kid.
No,
No. Mm.
I
pull
graduated
that I'm
last
an adult
year.
Don't pull that I'm an adult nonsense with
I'm
me.
not pulling that on adult. I'm just saying, yes, I read it in high school.
Anyway,
Look, the first
did-
book
did
okay?
the Fellowship
Leave
of
me
the
alone.
Ring? Did the Fellowship of the Ring do it alone, or did they work together to build armies to take down Saruman and to take down Sauron?
Okay,
Did Frodo do it alone, or did they gather forces?
that's a complicated question.
Frodo didn't even do it alone. Frodo had Sam with him, and then
Okay.
the
All right. Okay.
and then
Okay.
like all Aragorn and all of them, they built armies together, united the people of Middle Earth to fight the forces of darkness. Who says we aren't supposed to get other Damn it,
I-
Ryan. Who
I
says we
don't-
aren't supposed to gather
Isla,
other
I
people?
don't have a soapbox for you.
Well, you had one for you. Probably used it all up on Arcadiamon before.
Probably. I hear you though. But first, okay. Let's assume for half a moment that we're going to Lord of the Rings this. You know that starts with Andromon when he gets back with the location for Freddy. Us gonna go find Freddy while we get Andromon and probably anybody else we can get a hold of around here to start spreading the word, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I know we're the only ones that are really supposed to be able to undo it and actually stop him, but
But why does everybody else fight back too?
yeah.
Because it's been dangerous for them too.
It's not any less dangerous for us.
No, but and like Javi will put out his Digivice and like show her the plug again, but we're the only ones who can.
But we need all the help we can get.
I don't disagree with you. Part of me also just thinks that the best help that we can get from everybody is keeping each other safe away from anybody that's going to hurt them until we can save them, essentially. Like we did with Leomon and with Andromon.
Yeah, and we left Leomon behind. And we
Hey.
lost Amy and we lost Freddy and
We didn't leave Leomon behind. He saved us. Him and Andromon, they saved us. We have a fighting chance because of them.
I just don't want to lose anyone else.
Yeah, so how about you gonna turn and pull her into like a really tight hug? It's okay.
I'll hug you back.
We're gonna get through this. And we're gonna do everything we can not to lose anybody else. And we're gonna save this place and then we'll go home.
Okay.
And not wait a whole year plus or so to see each other in person again.
I mean, summer lifeguard job doesn't really pay enough to buy plane tickets, so y'all better be close by.
I mean, I live in Florida. I don't know.
We're in Florida.
Orlando?
Oh, Tallahassee.
Oh, you're not far.
Yeah.
And in that
So-
And
moment,
it's just Mumbles, Texas.
You're flying to us.
right? In that moment, Lunamon comes over and tugs on Isla's shorts just to get her attention. And when you look down, she turns to you and says something that kind of probably might resonate with Isla. To think back to a time to where one of her friends was struggling, and Isla just knew exactly what to say to them in that moment. It's the exact same words back to her. So just think in your mind of a time where like Javi or Freddy was struggling and you sat with them on Discord and knew exactly what to say to them in that moment.
Cool, you're making my brain come up with the thing
Yeah,
when my brain don't work so good.
it's fine.
You know, when
My brain
Javi
not
was
so good at that.
there you go. When Javi was spiraling out on Discord one night.
I probably just made you listen to Nightcore.
And maybe just Lunamon comes up with a lyric from one of the songs that you made him listen to.
Oh, what's that one I'm thinking of?
Honestly, probably was like Discord by Living Tombstone Nightcore. My Little Pony fan music just to like get you out of the spiral.
Living in the middle of a summer afternoon. Just God, whatever did we do to make it take a world away?
Just playing random stuff is probably what she
And
would
it-
do to get Hobby specifically out of a spiral. Just to see
It might
his
strike
reaction.
you as strange, like, how does this little bean of a creature know those words?
Lunamon, I thought you were asleep.
I was, but you needed me, so I'm here. Because you do the same for me.
Yeah. Thanks. And I give her a little hug and I kiss the top of her head.
You
Mwah.
you know you don't have to be of use to be wanted. We like you because we care about you, not because you're useful.
Thanks.
Mumbles. She's right.
Go back
Lean-
to sleep, Cadence.
Leans kind of into Isla's near Isla's ear. Little bunny took the words right out of my mouth, and then like lets her
Don't
go.
you go
Walks
try
away.
to take credit for Lunamon's words and I smack his arm.
And then there's a loud rumble. And you can tell that it came from outside.
Immediately on my feet.
What about the other two? This is
kicked
loud
Caden.
enough to wake anyone.
I kick Cadence in the shoe.
I mean, Javi's already awake. He just kind of looks over, like, here we go.
Hot.
And
then you feel the rumble and you get up.
Yeah, there's another rumble as if something struck the labyrinth. Because you remember crossing in where Gardramon, you had to fight him to get in here.
I'll go to the entrance of this area and peek out.
You see Gardramon doing the best he can to fight this thing off. There's a large black T-Rex looking dinosaur with large forearms and this green fin of like almost Godzilla-esque spines down his back.
Where is it, Ryan? Where's the picture? I know you've got the picture. Where's the picture?
I'm coming. I always have one pulled up. I just gotta wait for
Oh my
Discord to
God.
do its thing.
What is that? Tyrannomon or Dark Tyrannomon or something?
Dark Tyrannomon.
Of course it is.
Fuck me.
Of course it is. Guys, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Monster or virus.
Gardramon needs help.
Ooh, let's go.
I'll let
Just
Cadence
like
go first.
gets up and starts running over. Oh wait, goes back. Hey, Digimon.
Go wake up,
Right?
Gardramon.
I'm coming. I got little legs.
Tinkermon,
I'm
you ready?
Michelleing over here.
You okay?
Yeah,
you,
let's
you
do
think
this.
you're fit for? All right.
Tinkermon, you ready?
Together this time. What do you say?
You know, I could really use some butt kicking to make me feel better.
Yeah.
Lunamon?
They need help. We're here. We can't just watch, right?
Are you good to go?
Don't worry about that.
That's not going to stop me from worrying. But I'll follow the group.
And as the three of them charge out with their digital partners, they're all going to roll initiative.
Remind us how that works.
Of course.
It's
That
a
is
weekly recurrence.
3d6 plus the Digimon's agility score.
Oh, their agility score. Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
You said it. I see. I have words.
4.
I'm sure you do.
3d6 plus agility on Tinkermon.
Yes.
14.
Okay.
16.
5, 5, 3 is 13 plus 4, 17.
Oh man, look at that. Tinkermon goes first. Imagine.
Hey, I'd rather Tinkerbot not go first, but it's okay.
I mean, you could hold your turn.
Mm-mm. It's okay because then it comes around. It's a whole thing. I have the thing in my head. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tinkermon has the first action.
Okay.
Where's our battle music?
Oh, right. Thank you.
I was like,
How dare
it's
I?
so quiet in
How
here.
dare I? Let me turn it down before I turn it on. Sometimes it can.
Blast our ears.
Yep.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask a crazy question.
So, is it the normal session question? Got it.
Yeah. Tinkerbot and I have Digivolved before,
Yeah, huh?
and both of us are still pretty pissed off.
Uh-huh.
Can we Digivolve again?
So, for that.
Without pulling a
An emotional crazy response?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
without pulling a Skull Greymon.
Without
Again.
pulling a Skull Greymon, yeah.
That was, oh god, the last time Salamon Digivolved was a Dark Gatomon, or a Shadow Gatomon, whatever we decided it was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Do you feel like Javi would be in a good mental place to try to Digivolve after having seen what almost forcing it with anger looked like?
To be fair, yes. But only because he talked with Isla and they had a conversation about winning everything and saving everybody.
And after she'd been sad, you did get her to laugh at least a little bit.
Yes.
Fair.
Like, this isn't... They're sure, they're angry, but they're not, like, blindingly so.
It's not blind rage, it's furious determination.
Okay.
We have words.
Yeah, something like that.
So, that's that. We want to do that.
Do. Let me find that again. All right. I need 3d6 from you.
Okay. Flat.
Let me make sure there's nothing to add to it. Come back. Would you open the right file?
No.
Listen.
Fuck you. No.
No. 3d6 plus the body score.
Into the cup. Thank you. Okay. Plus Tinkermon's body score.
Yes.
11, 15 plus 9, 24. Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. So sorry, hold on. Okay, here we go. Plus body 6. 12 plus 9 is 21. Yay!
Yeah.
As Tinkermon is enveloped in the white light, your Digivice splits into 3, emits that high-pitched whistle, and Tinkermon is gone. Then once more, standing in front of you, is Kazemon. The
Yeah.
butterfly woman who we're not going to talk about the where she came from, because gross.
Kazemon. All right, Kazemon. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Christ, remind me what Kara attacks do again. It's been a minute.
No, that's fair. That's fair. So, attacking is your d6s equal to the accuracy score.
Okay.
5s and 6s are successes.
I got that part. I mean, like, what do the attacks do?
Oh. So they're just normal attacks. One of them, she retains her spear.
Okay.
But that is about it.
Okay. As long as one of them is melee, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I think
The
hers
Tempest Twist?
specifically, the Tempest Twist I know she has, which is basically a handstand foot tornado.
okay.
And then what were the other two that we gave her?
Roseo Temporal and Hurricane Wave.
Hurricane
Yes.
wave.
Roseo Temporal is another melee attack, where it's a barrage of like quick kicks, and then Hurricane Wave would be a
Ranged.
ranged
technically.
attack, where basically shooting tornadoes at this guy.
And she's got tornadoes coming out of her fingers, and she lashes them out.
Gotcha. Can she use Tempest Twist with her spear?
Sure.
Yay, okay. Then we are Tempest Twisting.
All right.
Crap, I have to remember now. Sorry, it's been a minute. I apologize. Oh my god, okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Blah, blah,
It's
blah.
D6 is equal to accuracy plus your weapon.
Right. Gains a bonus. So, okay. So you said D6 equals my accuracy, so that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my weapon is another accuracy, so that's another 1, so that's 7. But I know she has like more. Because I had 7 when I was doing Tinkermons. So
This should be more than that.
Oh, here we go. Close combat. 2. Okay,
There we
cool.
go.
I got it. We're good. We're good. We got it. So we got 9 dice. 9 dice.
9 dice. Jesus fuck. Sounds a little bit like overkill.
Cosmon and Tinkermon are built to fight, okay? Ah!
And there go the dice.
Basically. Okay. Alright, here we go. That is 4 successes.
Versus 4.
So I hit?
No. Yes. Yes. Base damage against armor.
Okay. Damage for Cosmon is, I think, 7. Hold on. Damage for Cosmon is 7.
Okay. So against his armor does not a lot.
That's okay. We have time. We have attacks and motivation. So we're going again.
Mm-hmm.
That is another 4.
That is another 4.
So there's another 7
That's
damage.
Another 2.
And let's go again.
Okay.
How many times?
Because we can.
Cosmo's gonna
Against
solo this
2.
fight, and Cadence and I are just gonna stand to the side with our Digimon going, cool!
That's another 4.
So it does 2 extra damage.
So 4 damage total?
Yep.
Cool. I feel bad. Should I stop?
I mean, depends. Do you want to let us have a turn, or?
I feel bad. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Okay.
Lunamon hasn't had great track record with attacks lately, so we'll see how long this takes.
That's fine.
I mean, I just did a total of like what, 8 damage. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pass it.
Whose turn is it next, Ryan?
Lunamon.
Cool. Remind me how to attack.
It is D6s equal to your accuracy score.
Cool.
And any qualities that add.
And any of your qualities that add to attacks.
I don't. I gotta figure out what movement does at some point because I took Speed Striker to up my movement.
Yeah, movement is supposed to be for grid combat, but
I didn't know, and I would have taken something else, but it's fine.
yeah, we can switch it out.
We'll switch it out another day. I've thrown a dice somewhere where I can't reach it. Give me 1 second.
Well, that's not very useful.
No, it's
They're
not.
dead. There's dice everywhere.
Cool. 2 out of 4.
Hits.
Oh, it hits.
He only got a
Cool.
1.
Cool.
Base damage +1.
4 damage.
Glances off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Lunamon does not hit hard. She manages to hit, but
Cool. I was gonna just kind of like stand there, look at that, and like then pull out the egg and like stare at the symbol carved into it. Be like, great. And that's our turn.
which brings up Dark Tyrannomon. Which I need a couple more dice for. Completely ignoring Lunamon.
Yeah, because she didn't do shit.
No, she did not.
She tried.
Targets the pixie that was just hitting him in the face.
Really hard.
She hit him really, really hard.
That's a lot of dice you're rolling there, Ryan.
Hey, I don't want to hear it, Mr. I start with 9.
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Alright, I got 4.
I also got 4.
Alright, so that is a hit on her
Yep.
for damage 5.
Her armor is 4, so she'll take 1.
Yes.
Okay.
He will then press his attack.
Yep.
Because he got attacked multiple times.
Oh, well. Oof. I got 2.
Ooh, that's a bit more.
I got 2.
He got 5.
Ugh.
Oh, 6. My
Oh.
bad. That's a 5, not a 4.
Hey, can you not?
So you got 2.
Mm.
That's 9 against your armor.
I have 4, so I take 5
So-
more damage.
5 more damage.
That's fun.
And he'll do
Okay.
1 more
Okay.
for 4.
I got 3.
God damn. So that's 6. So that's what, 2?
2 damage. Okay.
Yep.
I have 1 HP. Hey.
Then
but
we
that
really
will bring
gotta
up-
up our game cadence. Majoris and I really gotta step it up.
But that will bring up Gazamon.
All right. So when I said we're working together, Cadence meant it. She is going to be running alongside Gazimon, helping him keep an eye out for attacks.
Okay.
I mean, we've got dodge scores and shit for a reason. It's not just
Wait.
the Digimon that have them.
Is health wounds or health? What's the difference?
Wound
Wound.
is what is the damage you take
Oh,
in the
okay.
fight. I do remember that.
I take an 8, right? So I've got 5 left. I'm a liar.
Okay.
Where did I put that one?
Hopefully he's merciful and lets you keep that. It doesn't make you say now you've got one.
Yeah, I looked at the wrong thing. I thought I was looking at body.
I've done that too.
I was looking at body.
Luckily, my health and my wounds are only a 1-point difference, and they're both very high.
So.
So.
I was looking at body. Like I wasn't looking at health or wounds, and then I looked at body. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I realized, wait, there's health and wounds.
Nope.
Fuck. I'm forgetting.
And Cadence is basically going to be lookout and backup, and Digimon is going to be doing the attacking and stuff. And what they're going to be doing is trying to find a way to the USB.
Okay.
Or at least locate it.
Gotcha.
So that way they can point it out and then have another one of the flying Digimon go after it, essentially.
Okay. Alright, so from Cadence, I need a... We're gonna have to mix some stuff here. Agility and perception? As she is running and try to spot.
Okay, agility and perception. All right.
And that's 3d6 plus that score.
4 and 3. 4 and 3. So. 15.
Alright, so for Godzamon's attack, as you are running kind of spotting, roll his normal attack plus, excuse me, add a d6 to that. Yeah, I had to sneeze. And I didn't want to have the mic on when I did it.
It looked like you were just flipping your hair. Zoom tight.
Goodness.
You got your 2. If you see
Yeah,
you have to go.
that's all I get. No more.
That's all you get. No more.
Yes, so you're going to roll his attack.
And that's going to be electric stun blast to attack from afar since it's so big.
Okay.
And you said an extra d6?
Yes.
Ooh. That is a big fat nothing.
Okay.
Damn. I am gonna try that again.
Okay.
With attack effect added on
Okay.
for the immobilized. Ooh. That's 3.
That will bypass the 1. What is their damage?
Damage is 5.
Plus 2, so that's going to do 2 damage. Alright. Any further attack from Gazin? Oh, he needs to make a body roll for the stun, doesn't he? Which he fails. So he is stunned and will lose his next action.
Alright, I'll do it again, but with armor piercing this time.
Nice.
Alright, yep, just remember your armor piercing applies to your melee attack.
Okay. Then we'll switch to claws. Nothing.
Well, let me fix something here really quick. Because I can't
If that
math.
doesn't work out, we're going to back away.
Can't math. I got a 7, 5, 4. I should... Oh, okay. So, sheesh. Did I do that right? I don't think I... Hold on. I'm having a moment here.
Take your time.
There we go. That seems more... Got it. Okay. That's better.
Right. Yeah, we are backing away and keeping an eye out for that USB.
All right. Which then brings up Tinkermon again. Or
I think
now
you mean
Kazumon. Yeah.
Osmond. Okay.
Who is significantly hurt, but still kicking.
And not happy. Javi will grip his USB as he's like starts circling around while Caden's going one way. Javi will go the other while they're looking for it, and Cosmon is just going to start wailing on the guy.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he is currently stunned, so cannot act.
He can't even defend himself?
No, he's stunned. He's
I
basically
stunned
paralyzed.
him.
Oh,
I
fuck.
immobilized him.
Jesus.
That
So-
wasn't me.
I mean,
So
Blue
you
Mark
got-
has a chance.
So
13 total. 6 plus his 7 plus her 7 damage. Minus what's his armor? 5.
Yep.
So 8.
Yes.
Is he down yet?
No.
Okay. Hold, please.
And there goes Hot. There he goes.
Uh,
All the glory.
not on purpose. Stop it.
You could. You had one attack. You could have stopped if you wanted to.
3.
There are 2 other
plus-
people in this movie.
Hold on. So can he defend himself now, or is it just kind of
No.
like free range at this point?
Basically, it's free range until Gazamon's next turn.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
10 damage.
How many wounds does this guy have?
I stacked him a little bit.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing.
he's still going.
Yep.
How's he looking?
Rough.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go one more. That's another 3, so that's another 10 minus his 5 armor, so 5 left.
So 5 damage.
Yeah.
Looks really, really, really rough. Like he's just barely hanging on.
And pass turn.
Huh?
You wanted to go,
Yes.
so pass turn.
Yay. Because like I might actually be able to do some fucking damage for the first time in like four sessions. That's 3 6s and a 5.
That's 4 plus your base damage.
7.
So 7 total does it. And you see Lunamon reach up and just strike this guy.
Pew.
Bursts into pixels.
Wait, what?
Wait, I killed him.
You took him beyond 0.
Oops.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Most of that was Kazumon, so I want you to think about what you did. Yes, you can deal all the damage, but there are consequences for dealing all the damage.
The consequences are he started it.
Oops.
You took him down to 1 HP and then left him.
For the
Can we
bunny.
retcon and say Lunamon knocked him out?
Well, that's ironic because as he kind of dissipates, clouds move in, and it gets dark.
In the cave?
No, this is just
Outside.
outside of it.
This is outside of it. Okay.
And you see these USB cords slither and writhe over where he was. And they rise up and form this new Digimon that you've never seen. And I don't have a picture for. But it is the same creature, but made out of cables.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, so we killed him.
Mhm.
And now we have that?
Yep.
No, I
Who
said that
then-
out loud.
Who then makes a move. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a 4. Oh, look at that, Kazamon.
What?
Your lucky day.
I'm sorry, but that's hysterical given how much damage you dealt the past 2 rounds.
Like, I was like, well, Kazamon did really whoop him, but I'll be fair and I'll roll a d6 and see where it lands.
The dice god
Landed on
said
a
hobby.
4. Yeah, Dice God said hobby.
Oh, are you going by fucking the whatchamacallit, the initiative?
No, just 1, 2,
No.
3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6. Rolling a d6.
As you appear on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, I see. Okay.
With- 3 to hit.
Oh, okay.
You gotta roll your dodge.
Yep. Or I may or may not have put down my dice already, thinking the battle was over.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm
Why would-
dumb.
I have a meme for that. I'm gonna drop that in chat. Let me find that meme and drop it
Oh,
in the Discord.
okay. Okay, I rolled 4.
Alright, that's a miss. But he's going to press his attack.
Yeah, no. 2.
With 3.
2.
So what is her armor?
4.
So she takes 3.
Okay.
There's
She's looking
me.
rough as fuck.
And then he's going to target one of the Digidestined.
Avi.
No.
What?
So I actually need a dodge roll from Cadence.
Oh shit.
Right, because she's in the middle of the fucking.
All right, so is that dodge and agility combined?
Yep.
All right, and that's a 3d6.
Or is she doing that, or is she rolling her dodge, like the
That-
dice for dodge?
Doesn't matter. Let it happen.
There's 2 separate ones for one
I know.
person.
I know what I'm doing.
$16.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter because something stopped the attack. But instead, this lumbering 10-foot dark lion shape as he just bats the attack away, covering and protecting you.
I knew one of us was gonna digivolve.
Listen, it's
I knew this
it's
is why we
narrative that
hung
we
over
make
2
Isla
hours.
wait, right?
Listen, that was back before Freddy started missing a bunch of things.
That's also fair.
That was before the nightmares.
But if you check your inbox on Discord, you have a gift. Majoris?
Give me just a second. I am making a doodle. I'm going for it. Yo!
Put this over this way. 'Cause I have them.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
it will
oh,
be Leomon's turn.
Is it Leomon, or did we decide Dark Leomon, or
It's technically dark thematically, but it's Leomon.
it's just cool looking?
Yeah, it's cool and
Emo
edgy because
Leomon.
that's what we do here.
Punk Leomon.
Edgelord Leomon.
Edgelord.
Edgelord
Ultimate
Amon.
life form Leomon.
What are its attacks?
I must have left that out. One moment, please.
You did.
Well, I will drop
Fist of the
those
Beast King,
in-
I know, is one, which is technically a range, despite the fact that it's Fist of the Beast King.
Do. That's not the page I wanted.
If that
This
helps
is the
at
page I
all.
wanted. So you have Fist of the Beast King,
I said that.
which is a kind of range attack as he blasts a lion-shaped aura out of his fist.
It's a mage hand punch.
Yes, basically, yeah. He has Lion Sword, where he pulls his sword from his hip and attacks the enemy. And then Smashing Kick. Which I can drop those in your inbox just so you... Because all I did was take your guys' initial ones and then up the stats on them.
Our initial Digimon.
Yep. Because there's actually an increased math thing. So instead of doing more work, I just took the original sheet, upped the stats accordingly, changed the name, and sent it.
Makes sense.
Think smarter, not harder. There we go. Hey, that's the Pressomancy's video. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, we lost Majoris.
Oh no!
The Digivolution was too powerful.
That's what you get for for following my original plan of Isla not digivolving next. How dare!
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, their internet dropped. So we will give them
We'll just
just
say-
a moment as the four of you kind of look on and you see this flash of light. And all of a sudden Gazamon is no more and there's just this dark tinted Leomon standing over Cadence, blocking the attack.
I look at Leomon, and then I look for Gazamon, and then I look towards Javi. I thought we left Leomon back in the place.
When did Leomon start listening to My Chemical Romance?
Actually, he prefers The
It wasn't-
Cure.
It wasn't. It's never been a phase. It was never a phase, Mom.
Phase Mom.
He's starting to read. Oh no, you know what it is? He's starting to listen to Sleep Token.
Mayday Parade. Supermassive black hole. All that.
At least he's not like that weirdo Goblinmon.
What does
one who
Goblinmon
listens-
listen to?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I was gonna start humming one, but the Taylor Swift's not the song that came to mind. It, weirdly enough, was Miranda Cosgrove. I'm like,
I couldn't
that's
tell
what
you
I get
anything
from-
about either one.
I've been watching Quentin reviews on YouTube while I apply for jobs and stuff, so I've been learning all about the Nickelodeon sitcom universe.
Oh god, that's a dangerous place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
great
that's-
videos though.
but like,
Please don't sleep with Supermassive Black Hole. I can't. My wife will divorce me if I do anything Twilight related.
And then Ogremon 100% listens to Limp Bizkit.
Oh, 100%. I have a playlist for Isla. I need to like comb through it and fine tune it. Isla listens to a lot of what I call beach pop.
oh, does she have Bubbly by Calico there or whatever her damn name was?
No.
Well, shameless plug while we're here.
Beach pop, and it's my music that I like.
If you're
so-
not part of Maistri and Anord, what are you doing with your life? And if you're not part of Shattered Tabletop, why not? And if you're not part of the Dark Domain, why?
Am I part of Dark Domain, actually?
I don't think you are,
You should
which
send
is
me that.
unfortunately because we have some cool games coming up, like a
You should be-
Bleach D&D one-shot.
You should be sending me
do.
that link now, Ryan, while we're waiting for Majora's to return.
I got you. Hang on.
Thank you, JJ.
Yep.
Because I'm Shattered Tabletop and I'm Maestri Anord, but I don't have Dark Domain.
She
There you
doesn't like me that much.
Are you going to... I've never been asked a question before joining a Discord before.
What the heck? I don't know why that's a thing.
Did I do the right one?
Yeah?
Okay.
It was like, are you willing to commit to a safe and inclusive blah blah blah? I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we put a safety thing on there.
Yeah. Valid.
Because we became a discoverable server, but I had to have a safety thing on there in order to do that.
Ooh.
Fancy. We're
Neat.
fancy
Me
now.
too.
It's
Get Salomon to the K-pop Demon Hunters.
When you play a bunch of horror games, you have to be safe.
Hey,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Frank, are you watching this clip right now, or perhaps are you on the live stream, or maybe you're watching this after the fact? You want to be a DJ too? Reach out to Ryan.
Internet took a dip.
Reach out to Ryan.
Took a swan dive.
It's
Ryan,
fine.
wave. Quick wave, Ryan, wave. That's Ryan. He wants you to be a Digidestined too, so he can
I do.
torment your life
I
the way he
really do.
torments ours. Come talk to Ryan about being part of the Digidestined.
Get off the wall.
It's fine. Maybe they get a full-fledged beach episode with no villains whatsoever.
We had that once, and then you brought in villains, and then you gave Isla problems.
Yes. When I was writing today's things, I was like,
Internet took a dip.
Hannah's gonna be so mad at me tonight, but it's fine.
I
Everything's
did not
fine.
hear what you said, Ryan.
So, I was writing this stuff last night, and I
I
was
have
like,
returned.
Hannah's gonna be mad at me for what I'm gonna do, but it's fine.
You're lucky
Character.
Hannah took acting classes.
But
Hannah's
yeah,
back.
welcome back, Kate. And it is Leomon's action.
Okay.
No. It's Dark Leomon or Edgy Leomon, or
Ultimate
Chemical
Life Form
Leomon.
yeah,
My Chemical Leomon!
or Leomon of the Black Parade, or
Oh god.
Ooh.
you can't summon an entire generation with one note. Yes, I can. Boom.
And it has so much to clip from this one. It's fine.
I still haven't clipped last episode.
Yeah.
Because
whenever
these
you're-
are wires,
What?
we're gonna start with Lion Sword
Good call. Good call.
with
Yeah,
armor
right.
piercing.
Sounds good.
Like Family
Oh, that's
Feud.
right, you
Good
have
answer,
armor
good
piercing.
answer.
It is armor piercing, which remind me that takes away how much of his armor?
I
I think it was
think
like 2.
2. I think.
That sounds right.
Give me a second. I pulled up the book. A moment, please.
Uno momento por favor.
No.
Por favor. Por favor. If I could spell piercing,
Piercing.
Piercing.
I before E,
Yeah.
except after C, or when sounded like A, as in neighbor and way.
Welcome to the English language. It makes no sense.
Nah, it doesn't. That's what an education degree is for right now. Teaching
Okay,
you how
armor
to spell.
that attack ignores up to X points to any defending move. Is one higher than the rank. How many ranks do you have in armor piercing?
I think
One.
you just had the 1. So yeah, it ignores 2
So it
armor.
ignores 2. Yep.
Good to know.
I know how to read. Yay!
Yay!
Woo.
Reading is fundamental.
Yep, go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we have 2.
Alright, meets it, beats it. Base damage against his armor.
7.
So 7 against his 3 at the moment. Will be 4 damage.
And I am gonna do that again.
Alrighty.
Because I have the dice for it.
Yay!
Yeah, Leomon got a combat boost.
So
Yeah.
it's cousin one?
Alright, well you're gonna hit him real good with this one.
That's another 2.
So that is base damage plus 2. So that what makes it 9? Against his 3. So that is 6 damage. Yeah, those 2 hits look like they hurt a lot.
And again,
Yeah.
This is where you ask JJ, like, how does it feel to sit and watch?
Yeah, JJ.
3.
Against
happy.
nothing. So that's base damage plus 3. Is what? 10?
Yes.
Minus
And of
friggin'
course, armor
3.
piercing takes away 2
So that's
armor from.
7 damage total. Damn. In 2 hits, you have taken him down.
3 hits.
3 hits. You have taken him down.
A lot.
I've
Yes,
got
there's a
one
lot.
more in me.
Okay. Oh, now he dodges.
And 1.
That one will actually miss. He got 3.
Alright.
So he got tired of getting hit and just backpedals backwards. Which then brings up our other champion Digimon, Kazemon.
Oh, goody. Kazemon, and this thing's got like, oh, how many dodge dice left?
2.
Okay, that's 3 hits.
He blocks none of them.
Cool. Take 10.
He looks, if you had to gauge, he looks like he's down to about probably a quarter of his health.
Cool. Now, okay, this is just a writhing mass of cords, right? Like, there's no USB port.
Correct.
Okay.
Not on this one.
Cool. So, we're swinging again.
All right. With his dodge 1.
I got 2.
So base damage plus 1
Take 8.
against his 5. So that is 3 more.
And we're swinging again.
Yeah, he's out of dodge dice.
Take 2 more, so that's 9.
9 minus the 5 is 4, which is exactly what you need. As this thing once more breaks and starts to dissipate, but the cords fall to the ground and almost like pull away as it's being like called back to something. And the sky clears.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Just immediately hugs Leomon.
Who just like kind of like does that thing where like you're hugging somebody significantly taller than you,
Yes.
and they have to
Yes.
kind of like reach
So
down.
much smaller because Cadence is short.
So it's like kind of like gently hugging your head into their abdomen as to not hurt you. Worry not, Cadence. I am here.
You look different from the Leomon we met before.
Well, Isla, there's a thing with Leomon. No two of us are alike, but there can only ever be one.
What?
Wait, what?
Why do you think he gave me the pendant? I'm to carry on the legacy.
I knew he was gone.
Not gone. He is me now.
So are you staying Lake Leomon from now on, or?
No, but I will live on.
Okay.
I will be with you the whole way.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
And you kind of see
no more sacrifices.
the digital swirl back, and it's Kazamon wearing the amulet.
Kazamon.
Or
Kazamon.
Kazamon.
Gazi.
Listen,
Gazimon.
I'm gonna keep messing that one up. I'm sorry.
Listen, first it was Gizamon, now it's Kazamon.
Right?
Who's
Yeah,
already
y'all-
here for the record.
All of the Digimon just sound the same. It's like 3 different families of wording.
Oh, so it's like that now. Now everyone's the same, huh?
No, they sound the same. Not look. They can't possibly look the same. One of them is a rabbit with minigun hands.
It's true. Well, I mean, that's Terriermon, to be fair.
Yeah,
That's just Barrett as a Digimon.
that's fair.
Listen, we're gonna run into a Terriermon at some point now. I just know it.
Well, now we are.
We can't
Oh, no,
not
that was
run
always
into.
in cards.
Yeah, like we can't not run into a green rabbit with miniguns for hands. Like,
Come on, dude, like miniguns.
it's part of the experience.
But there's all rejoicing, and many of the Digimon come out from the labyrinth and kind of celebrate, like, you saved us all! Thank you so much, Digidestined! And they're all just bouncing around your, like, hips, because they're only, like, 2 feet tall.
Javi looks over at Isla. That's why we can't go home. Not yet.
You're right. We still got work to do.
Now, talk to him.
Huh?
You want to fight back. You want not to be alone and fight back every way we can. Talk to him.
Hannah's not following what you're saying. Talk to who?
The Digimon. The one we just saved. All of them. There's an entire group of Digimon
Oh.
that are here now to basically listen to her soapbox.
Javi, I'm a lot of things. I am not a public speaker.
We're also not heroes and people who are digitized and a bunch of other things up until a few days ago.
You're not going to let me get out of this without talking to them.
Nope.
Okay.
You want to fight?
I'm going to get you
Or-
back to this. That's what I'm going to do.
Sure.
I'm going to make sure this bites you in the ass.
I
I'll
know.
look out at the Digimon. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna get your world back.
As you're saying this little goo ghost looking thing kind of bounces up to by your feet. And I'm going to show you because I'm a glutton for this.
Is it
Whoop.
Priagumon?
There you go.
Aw.
Oh,
Just bounces up to your feet and goes, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys saving us. We would have been lost without you. You're our heroes.
I wouldn't go that far, but we're certainly gonna try.
Bonnie.
You're not here. You left. Did you hear what I said before, Bonnie?
No.
I said I wouldn't go that far, but we're gonna try.
Well, why not? You didn't have to save us. You could have run away. But you didn't.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what heroes do, right?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Squish. I don't actually do that. I just want to. I love Poyomon. I love Poyomon so much.
I put another
Like,
thing
what,
into the
what is the cutest thing I can dig up to throw at Isla? To be like, you're our heroes. You're important.
The baby Patamon.
The
That's what you
youngest
do.
version of Patamon I can find.
Yup.
I put another thing in the art chat.
I'm gonna be putting things in the art chat at some point. Yeah.
But the dust settles, the cheers turn to low murmurs as everybody kind of returns back to what they were doing. And while things may have gotten hard and there may be loss, maybe, and just maybe, that at some level, the three of you that still stand can see just how much of a difference you make. Because not every Digimon can reach that level to where they can protect themselves. But with your help, your Digimon partners are able to. That without you, they wouldn't be able to save all their friends and fellow Digimon. That each and every one of you make a difference. And that maybe things will be okay. Jose, like Kavi said, he's not going home until this is over.
We're not gonna pull an Amy.
We're not going to pull an Amy and have a conflicting schedule where I have to isekai them back to a different dimension. But it starts to sink in that you aren't the first that were called to do this. Maybe you won't be the last. But the digital world only calls those that know that can save it. That some power out there knew exactly who to bring in. Even if you don't quite believe it yourselves yet. That no matter what, and at this point you can kind of imagine the camera panning in on that little stone, probably being gripped white-knuckled by Isla.
Oh yeah.
That there is always hope. And that's going to do it for us tonight.
I have so much to clip now.
I like.
I usually
I have so many ideas to draw.
I usually clip just the silly goofy stuff. Now I gotta start clipping serious shit, Ryan.
Aww.
You're welcome. A good storyteller makes their players feel.
A good storyteller made me cry twice, apparently. Actually, no. 3 times.
Whether
made
it's
it 3 times.
super happy, having the sad feels, being angry,
The
the
big sad.
feel, having you invested is what a good storyteller will do. So the FUs, the oh my gods, the jittery hyper anime hands,
The
all
how
of it
dare
is
you.
welcome. The how dare you.
That last one is me. That last one is me.
I take all of it.
How dare you?
You Detective DS.
Do not
But-
cross this line.
All of my gifts that I've been posting today.
And all my replies, I meant them.
I know.
But I couldn't do what I do here on Maistri Anord without the players coming and doing their part. Without players,
What?
I have no story to tell. So we like to highlight them here. So we're going to start with Isla and go across. Who are you and where can people find you on the interwebs?
Hi, I'm Lunarity. I have a TikTok. It's currently privated while I am job hunting, just for safety purposes. You never know. But I rarely post on there unless I'm just really whatever. I'm also over on Shatter Tabletop. I'm in a couple of games over there. I'm also co-DMing one of the games over there at the moment. And I'm hoping maybe at some point to run a game either on Shatter Tabletop or somewhere in the little verse of interconnected gaming channels that we've got here. So we'll see.
Which brings us over to the man that does every attack.
Who steals all our kills.
Hey. Okay, yeah, no, I do. I'm sorry. I feel bad sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
You feel bad now that you've killed a guy.
I mean, only kinda. Hi guys.
Killed a guy.
I'm Brick killed a guy. Yeah, there was fire, or there were the horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident. Fucking echolalia. God, Ryan.
You're welcome.
All right. Hi, I'm Dark Nevea. I played Javi. What am I doing? I'm here. This is Maistri Anord, and then I will be in a game on Dark Domain soon where we're playing Soul Reaper One Shot. I gotta finish my character. It's a whole thing.
I'm already done. And I made artwork.
You and Toke. I mean, go holy shit. I'm behind. I'm sorry. And I'm also. I actually just did a one shot played in a one shot over on Shadow Tabletop Gaming. We did Root, and it was amazing. We had a blast. Like the giggle fits all the way around. It was so much fun. You will find me over there, or you'll find me around. I'm usually in the Discords being ridiculous, telling people why I shouldn't have adult money, and
He does that a lot.
I do that a lot, and finding dad jokes. I find dad jokes a lot too.
Which my wife is still upset about.
Which one, the non?
Yeah, that one. All of the ones that you've posted thus far.
The
Yeah.
non-disclosure.
The non-disclosure was so good. Also we're back working on this. We are working on this to have a date. Hopefully, it's really early September. We are doing trivia here on Maistri Anord. So we're doing a little trivia night with. We'll have contestants, and we'll be doing nerdy ass trivia about the nerdy things that you all know and love. And if you want to be a contestant on that in the near future, hopefully we're looking at at least once a month, if not longer. Then poke me in one of the Discords, and we'll get you in the tagged in the right place. Is that you poking me, Lunarity?
I was trying. Did it go the right direction? My camera flipped.
It felt like it. So, but yeah, poke me around, and we will get you in there and try to get a date for you guys, and we're gonna have some fun. But I mean, role playing is great, but hey, being nerds and ridiculous is also fun too, right? So, yeah, that's me.
Woo.
And then last but not least, Majoris.
The artist.
For real.
For real. Like making art mid-session. For real. Dropping it in the art chat. You can find me on STG occasionally. I was in the first episode of what was it? Spectacular Starlings.
Yep, Starlings. Yep.
And then I'm going to be in the upcoming Dark Domain Supernatural. Hey, look forward to that. And I also have a Ko-fi that you can check out, where I need to post some more art once I have it done. And yeah, I think that's about it.
I guess that leaves me. I'm Ryan. I started storytelling because other STs needed a vacation. So we will be here every other week, opposite Veils of Blood, which you can come watch Meg's run, because I conned her into running Vampire, and now I'm in that game. So you'll see me here next Wednesday, not in this seat. I'll be doing the shenanigans. I have a brand new character coming because last time we played, I died.
Oops.
So it's fine.
Why you do that?
Yeah, why'd you do that, Ryan?
Because regardless of how much fortitude my former venture had, it is hard to beat 11 successes on a double crit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a little...
Oh, wow.
There's nothing I could do about that one.
So the words are the dice for telling a story, and
Yes.
you were the butt of that story.
Yes. Like Majora said, this Saturday, you can come over to Dark Domain's channel and watch another episode of our West March style Supernatural game. We run it West March, so it kind of mirrors the TV show where we have a rotating cast, and whoever's available that month, we fill our 4 seats and we play. You get to keep your character, and they just rotate through different adventures, but there is a plot going on behind all of it, which they may begin to see maybe next month a little bit more.
Bonnie, I know you're watching this. Rhea Ripley is not the plot.
No, not for that one. Sunday, we have Techo Monk running Power Rangers on Dark Domain, which I'm also in. He does a fantastic job. It was supposed to be a mini-series, but now it is a full-blown campaign because it's Power Rangers. He couldn't say no to us.
Of course not.
And then, like I said,
what happened to you just now here in Digimon?
yes. Yes, it is. But then, come back next Wednesday right here on Maistri and Anord for Veils of Blood, a Vampire the Masquerade game set in 1880s London, before the fall happened, for those of you who know your lore. And then, I'll plug more stuff about my channel, but we do have the one-shot that JJ talked about, where we are playing D&D 5e, but it is a Bleach anime module.
God,
So
I can't wait for it.
the character classes and subclasses are based in the Bleach world, like the Shinigami, the Quincy, and everything about that. It's very unfortunate that they didn't have a subclass for the Visored, but we may or may not fix that in the future. It's fine.
Everything's
but-
fine.
yeah.
Also run by Techo Monk, who is awesome.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
so you'll see me, JJ, and the lovely Took I Guess as players in that right now. There may or may not be another couple seats open if people are interested. Just
Have
saying.
you-
Techo's amazing.
Have you ever wanted to be a Soul Reaper? Well, I got news for
I
you.
Shameless plug number what? 3 or 4 now?
4-ish.
Yeah.
Right, because we
But-
went for a double plug while we were waiting for Majora's to come back.
Yeah. It's fine. This is what I get. It's my pedestal. But we adore all of you. You deserve to exist. You deserve to be who you want to be. You deserve to take up space. Be free. You matter. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
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 See you next time.